thing I had to tell you because I had to perform surgery on my book, which was just sad, but it was successful. It was successful. Hi and hello besties, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are going to be doing a reading vlog. As you can see behind me, I have set the vibe as Bridgerton-esque, and there is a reason for that. But first I just wanted to say I'm filming this, it is nighttime. Obviously I'm not reading the whole book now, it's going to be over the course of a few days that you're seeing this video, but this video was not pre-planned. This video came to me when I was on the train home from uni, and I just was like, oh, what if I like do a reading vlog for this book, because I've been wanting to read it for a while. And this book I'm about to read is the first book in the duology. The second book hasn't come out yet, it's coming out later this year in like a month or so. But I have a friend who's been begging me to read this, and I'm like, what if I reading vlog it for her? And I don't tell her, so this video is a surprise for her. She does not know I'm reading vlogging it, so she's gonna get to hear all my thoughts. Yeah, and if you can't tell from the Bridgerton-esque background I have behind me, this reading vlog, and if you can't tell from the title of this reading vlog, we are going to be reading The Rose Bargain. I'm excited for this one because I have been eyeing it for so long, and yeah, and my friend Rima, who's in the video, is pretty much full. She loves watching my YouTube videos, so Rima, this video is for you. She has been begging me to read this, and we actually have a group chat with a bunch of author friends of mine, and me, my friend Kaylee and two other friends are also reading it, and Reem has just finished it, so we're all reading it. Like, it was kind of at the same time, but I'm super excited for this one. And this like reading vlog, there's not gonna be any clips of me reading, it's just pretty much gonna be me updating you with any of my thoughts. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read this book, but it's not that long, so we're gonna see. But I am reading another series at the same time as this, but I'm super duper excited for this, and I cannot wait. Like, I'm so excited, and it's literally Bridgerton meets Cruel Prince, and I'm so down for that, and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm gonna start reading, and I'll update you guys as I go. Okay guys, we are snugly in the bed. I've taken you off the stand, but the stand is still on. We have the ambiance, and we have the book, and we are gonna start it. Like, I literally just filmed the intro, so we're gonna start it straight away. I'm not gonna read a lot tonight. Maybe I will, maybe I'll be so invested that I will, but yeah, so we're gonna start it, and I'm pretty much just gonna update you like this, like handheld. The only time I'll be on the stand is if I need to have the book in my hands and I need to talk to you about something. But yeah, and also just a warning, this will be a spoiler reading vlog, so please only watch this video if you have read The Rose Bargain, or if you like just don't want to read it but you just want to know my thoughts anyway, that's fine. So yeah, this is gonna be a spoiler reading vlog, just warning you now. And obviously after you read The Rose Bargain, you can come back and watch this video. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay guys, we have read the like prologue, like the before and the first chapter, and let me say, I already know that I'm gonna be a Team Emma girl. I already know it just by this interaction alone that I tabbed. I can't very well maneuver this, but this, just from this interaction, what are you thinking about? Emma asks. Stabbing you, I reply, eyes closed. That's not very polite. Running me over wasn't very polite. Again, you tripped. Just from that interaction alone, I know that I'm gonna be an Emma girly, so I don't even need to meet the other love interest. Don't need it. Don't need it. Anyway, we're gonna continue reading. I just have to tell you guys that I'm already loving it. A pigeon. And now her sister has turned up. Her missing sister. Her sister was missing in the beginning, if I didn't mention that. And now her sister has turned up. And now it says 3 months later for chapter 2. 3 months later it says up there. So we're gonna keep reading. So what I'm getting a sense of is that like
So everyone makes bargains with the queen, but only the females. The males don't, because like the females are the debutantes. So they make bargains with the queen to make themselves more appealing, that's the word, more appealing to the men, which is just obviously like, okay, you do that. But yeah, and Ivy's sister tells her, oh, the bargain's not worth it. But Ivy's like, no, I'm gonna make sure my bargain is. What's your bargain, Ivy? I need to know. I genuinely don't know anything about this book going into it. I'm going into it blind, but I'm heavily enjoying it so far. Guys, we have a problem. Both the love interests are brunette. And you know I love a brunette man. So we have a problem. Oh no. If they're both brunette, then that means they're both gonna be. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's just been announced that Prince Bram is gonna take a wife this season, and everyone's like, okay, it is 11 o'clock and I just got to page 55. I think I'm gonna stop there for tonight just because I am tired and I want to go to bed. But Ivy just won the May Queen crown from doing the dance, which I think was really cruel. How the Fae Queen's like, if you want to be considered as a wife for my son, then you must sign this contract and say that you will never marry anyone else if he doesn't pick you as his bride. That's crazy. That is insane and a little bit cruel. And then she's like, oh yeah, and right now I'm gonna narrow it down from 24 of you to 6 of you. So right now 18 of you are gonna be forced to never marry. That's a little cruel, guys. That's a little cruel. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop there for tonight, and I will pick it up again tomorrow at some point because I do have a lot to do tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at some point tomorrow. But just so you know, I am already loving this book. Already loving it. A little chunk in. So we're gonna pick it up again tomorrow. If I don't see you during the day tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow night after my dance class, because I'll be straight back in bed reading this. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, it has been a while since I last checked in. It is now like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have in fact read some of the Rose Bargain today, but there is a reason that I haven't filmed it, because when I was reading it I was on call with 2 of my friends, so I couldn't really film because I film on my phone, otherwise I would have filmed. But yeah, so I've read a chunk more. I'm up to page 91 now. I had to stop halfway through a chapter because I had to go pick up my brother from school. But yeah, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what I've read so far. Okay, so my thoughts. So obviously I'm at the third part. They've just had the first ball, and there was the scene where Ivy like leaves to go get some air, and then she's pulled into this room, and it's Prince Emmett that pulls her into the room, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why? What the hell? And he's like, I tabbed some things, and he's like, and she's like, why are you pulling you into this room? And he's asking her if she cheated in the maypole like dance thing, and she's like, no. And I'm so confused. And then they stumble out of this room, and guess who walks around the corner? Prince Bram walks around the corner, and one of the other girls, and this other girl, she like looks at Emmett and she's like, Emmett? And like something's going on there, and then they run off. And then Bram and Ivy dance for the first time, and then her and Bram, super cute, and he's like, and she thanks him for the handkerchief that he gave her, and he's like, thank you for believing I might be someone worth believing for. And that's so cute. And now I'm up to the part where Emmett has summoned Ivy to his private chambers to talk about something. I don't know what's really going on, but what I can say is that I'm enjoying it.
So I'm gonna read some more now and I'll update you guys as I go, but that's my update from where you last talked to me. And also, Ivy did not make a bargain. That's my other thing. Ivy did not make a bargain with the queen like all the other girls did, and I was like, oh, okay, because she wanted to make a bargain to undo her sister's bargain, but she wasn't allowed to, so she's like, okay, I want nothing else then. So she did not make a bargain. Wow. Wow. But anyway, so that's my thoughts of what I've read up to so far. I'm gonna read more. I'll update you. I don't know how much more I'm gonna read because I have to dance at 6 and it's like 4 o'clock, so I don't know if I'm gonna read for the next hour and a half or not. But yeah, so let's continue reading. Okay guys, I have an update. So her Emmett has told her the bargain that his father made with the queen when he married her, and it's that his father can never speak to him again. That's just sad. That is so sad. And so him and his father have found like another way to communicate where he like underlines passages in books, and he wants to like unseat the queen, and I'm like, oh okay. And so the bargain that the queen made with the king of England that she killed when she became queen was that a sovereign crown twice crowned shall rule to the end, right? The one twice crowned, the ruler of all. So that means she was crowned once in the battlefield, no sorry, once in the other world and then once in the human world. And so Emmett's like, she's already crowned you as May Queen. If you win, you'll be crowned again as princess. The one twice crown will now be 2. Her bargain will be void, which undoes all the other bargains, which makes perfect sense to me. I don't know if I explained that right, but if I didn't, oh well. But you ruined the ambiance with an ad. Oh, how rude. But yeah, so that's my update. So now he wants her help to help betray the queen and get her off the throne. So then all the other bargains will be void. Yeah, then that's my update. Guys, help. I'm literally up to the part where they're like going through the maze, and once again Emmett and one of the other girls, Faith, are like talking, right? The two of them are talking, and something's going on between them. I don't know what it is. I mean, like, I need to know. And then Ivy spots them and Faith runs and pushes Ivy into the bush. She's like, bitch, out of my way. And Emmett's like, Faith, and he's like, and turns to Ivy to help her up from the hedge, and he's like, are you all right? And she's like, I'll survive. And he's like, good, now go flirt with Bram. He's like, okay, good, you're okay, now go flirt with my brother. Yeah, go flirt with him. I find that really funny. Anyway, and then she's like, flirt? And then he's like, yeah, now's the perfect chance. And before I can say no, he yells, brother, this way. And Brian rounds the corner grinning. And now he's pushing them together. This is really funny, guys. And now she comes back and she's like, shrimp's hearts are in their heads. She's like, what? And he's like, what? Both of them. She's like, shrimp's hearts. And no, we heard you. Are you fond of shrimp? Not particularly. Oh. That is so funny. No, that is not. I'm dead. That is fucking. She's like, are you fond of shrimp? Not particularly. I'm gonna go back to reading. Okay, guys, I have updates for you. I don't have long because I have to get my shit together for dance, but I'm gonna update you on what more I've read. So we have quite a few tabs in there now. We have not quite a few, but like a few. We're a decent chunk in now. We are 123 pages in, and they've just done the first like trial thing that the Queen's having them do, which I think is insane, by the way. That's crazy. But yeah, and they had to go through that maze and they had to answer riddles. Let me just say both the riddles, I got them right before even seeing the answer. It was like, one was I'm always running but have no feet. I have a bed but do not sleep. And I just went, a river. And the answer was a ripper. And then the next one was what breaks but never falls, but what falls but never breaks. And I was like, day and night. Daybreak, nightfall. I'm so smart. What was my last update?
She's like, shrimp's hearts. And no, we heard you. Are you fond of shrimp? Not particularly. Oh,
I think it was me laughing about the shrimp. If it was that, then yeah. So yeah, and then they got pulled out of their beds and forced to do this trial by the queen. And then when the queen, like when the trial is over, the queen's like, and remember, let's keep our little games between us, yes? So she's not telling Bram of them. So this queen's a bitch and I already know it. But I am heavily enjoying this so far, guys. And yeah, I'm already 123 pages in. I'll definitely be reading more tonight. I reckon I'll finish it within a few days. You guys might even see this video next week. Possibly. If I get this done by Sunday night, you guys will be seeing this video next week. Okay guys, we are back. It is like 9:30ish and I'm finally sitting down to read more of The Rose Bargain. As you can see, we have the ambiance behind me, the very Bridgerton-esque ambiance again. And yeah, and we're gonna read more. I am up to page 123, so I'm gonna see if I can get to page like 180, 190, maybe page 200 tonight. We're gonna see. But yeah, I'm loving this book so far. It's so fast paced, so easy to read. Font's not too small, like it's pretty big, it's pretty spaced out, like it's super easy to read, and just it's so engaging so far and I just love it. So I'm gonna read more. Okay, we have an update. So I've read 20 pages, 20 more pages, but I had a couple interruptions because my parents were coming and saying goodnight to me and stuff. So but I am gonna say her and Emmett are like doing lessons together. Like he's teaching her how to flirt so she can win over Bram's heart. When I tell you the chemistry is like chemistry and the tension is tension, oh, I just love them and I love them so much. Faith, we found out whose Faith is. Faith was originally the one that Emmett wanted to marry Bram, so he was trying to get her to win May Queen, but then Ivy won May Queen, so therefore he had to change his plans because he needed someone to win May Queen and then win Bram's heart for his plan to work. So that's who Faith was, but now Emmett can't use her, so Faith is really pissed at him. So yeah, that makes sense now. But yeah, Faith is currently a bitch, and then she found out that Ivy was with Emmett during the evening, and so she goes to tell their Viscountess person that's staying with them. But then she comes in, Ivy's like sick, like she's really sick, she's got a fever. So now Ivy's not well, and now we're going to someone else's point of view. We're going to Emmy's point of view. So that's where we're up to. We're up to Emmy's point of view. I'm nearly halfway, I think, possibly. We're doing pretty well. I'm gonna try and get halfway tonight. But yeah. So hey guys. Here's the thing. So I did read The Rose Bargain today, but I didn't film it because I didn't want to. I didn't feel like filming today when I read The Rose Bargain, so I in fact did not film it. But I read to page 219, so I read like 40 pages or something. But yeah, but I'm not gonna read it right now. I'm just giving you guys my updates because I'm gonna read a different book instead. So I'm gonna give you my updates. Are you ready? So 1, Bram and Ivy have had their first kiss. Yes. Let me just see some tabs that I've done. Oh, the queen is being more of a bitch, and she's like, this is what she says when everyone, I think the last thing I said was they all walked out, like Marion walked out of the trial thing and they all followed her, and the queen's like, the girl with the lowest score at the end of all this will have her family stripped of their titles and their land. That's crazy. Emmett is being... He's like, he looked like a fallen star. Oh my god, and Graham got her the fairy book again. Yeah, that was literally about 2 pages. Graham got her the fairy book from her childhood and sent it to her. And that's just really cute. Oh my god. And then when they were dressing her for the ball, right, she was thinking of Emmett, not Graham. That's really all I have to update you on. I'm trying to think because I read it hours ago because I've just been at work for 5 hours. I'm tired, so I'm not gonna read this tonight. I'm just filming this clip to update you that I did in fact read today. I just did not vlog it because I did not feel like vlogging. Tomorrow I probably won't be able to read until tomorrow night, so you won't see me for another 24 hours, and then you'll see me in 24 hours. There you go, in my time, in 2 seconds for you, because I have uni tomorrow morning, and then I have to come home, have a couple hours break, and then I'm gonna do my uni work, and then I have work. I have work, so you'll see me tomorrow night. But yeah, I just wanted to update you. So right now I've decided what team I'm on. Team Emmett, guys. Team Emmett. And also I'm fully convinced that Faith and Marion are into each other. I'm fully convinced that they're into each other. I don't know why, but I just believe it, that they're into each other. So that's, yeah. Olive is a bitch. I don't like her. I can't really speak about Emmy. And then who else? Who's the other one? Greer, I don't have enough of an opinion on, but... Excuse me? That's just cruel. She didn't do anything wrong. I'm fully convinced that Marion and Faith are into each other, and I'm Team Emmett. That's the end of my update. I'll see you guys, well, for you 2 seconds, me 24 hours. Hey guys, it is in fact been 24 hours, like I promised. We'll just... Excuse me? What is this? I don't want to see some guy's face on my wall. Okay guys, we're back. We fixed it. The ad went away. I skipped it. Anyway, we are gonna read more of The Rose Bargain. Last night I did not read any. I read during the day yesterday, but I didn't read last night. I finished Mindfuck 4 last night. That's what I binge read. But yeah, and I'm on to book 5 of that already. But we're gonna focus on this for the weekend, because I really do want to have this vlog up for you guys on the 17th, but I don't know, we'll see. I do have a backup video, but yeah, we're gonna go into it. I am on start page is 219. Yeah, so we're gonna keep reading. I don't really have anything to say. I just obviously am starting reading today. Yeah, let's get into reading before I keep yapping about nothing. Guys, there's only one bed. They're at the inn and there's only one bed. Oh my god. And also, oh, I just lost the page. She is struggling to get her dress off because she's soaked in rainwater, right? And she's like wanting to ask him to like loosen her corset because she can't do it herself, and she's like feeling awkward about it, and he's just like, I know my way around a corset, Ivy. That's it. That's the update. Guys, they're kissing, but like totally not like on purpose. It's just because, you know, she needed practice in kissing, so he's teaching her how to kiss. Guys, this isn't part of the vlog, but I went on my phone to just check a message my friend sent me on TikTok, and then she sent me this video where it's like, oh, you can name your Kindle things. So I named my Kindle. I named it Lightning McKindle. Guys, Greer died. Excuse me? That's just cruel. She didn't do anything wrong, and you're telling me
she drowns in the River Thames. That is just cruel. That is plain cruel. That is actually not okay. When I said I didn't know enough about her, I didn't mean I didn't know enough about her for her to die. The Queen killed her. Just because I know, like, back in those days, it was like a big thing if you had sex out of wedlock, like, obviously, but to be killed over it. Guys, I told you, Marion and Faith are into each other. They literally kissed. I told you, did I not? They literally kissed. Guys, I know I look really tired, and it's because I am. But we have finished reading for the night. I have about 70 pages left, so I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow. So you guys will obviously see me finishing this book tomorrow. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, a lot happened in what I read for the past 2 hours. One, I knew Marion and Faith were going to get together. I knew so bad that was going to happen. Two, Emmett and Ivy kissed and had to share one bed, and I was screaming. We got Faith's backstory and stuff, and I love Faith. She's so sweet. And then Greer died. What was that about? When she didn't deserve it. She didn't deserve it. She deserves so much better. I feel so bad for Greer. Oh, Bram found out about his mother's trial things, his mother's lessons, and he's pissed. And now, instead of Bram taking the whole 12 weeks of the season to find a wife, his mother's like, no, he's picking this weekend. And here's my other thought, because I've been told that there's a really gut-wrenching letter from Ivy. And I think it's to Emmett, because she loves him. Yeah, there you go. There's a letter. I'm not reading it right now. I'll read it tomorrow, but that's the letter, and I know it's coming, and I know it's gonna be gut-wrenching. So anyway, that's my update for tonight.
It's in fact the evening on Saturday, because I was going to read today, but then I have reasons. Because 1, I woke up at 9 a.m. 2, I had to do my uni work. That was my main priority. 3, I was on call with my friends. 4, I went and walked on the treadmill for nearly an hour, which is good. And then 5, I had to have dinner. So it is currently like 8 something, 8:30. I don't know. Might be a little bit. I can't remember. But we're gonna finish this right now. We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna sit down, and I'm not gonna like sit like this again until this is done. I'm gonna give you handheld updates, and then when I finish it, you will be getting an update like this. But we have exactly 70 pages left, and I'm only gonna record my reactions to the main like plot points. Everything else I won't, but yeah, so that's my plan. So I just also wanted to tell you guys that we're gonna finish this right now. Also, I already know this is a 5-star, so yeah. Also guys, this whole vlog, I don't know if I've shown you my bookmark. You guys have seen this bookmark before, because I've put it in stop focusing on Rowan. I've put it in Rowan. In my last reading vlog, I showed it to you guys because I used it for Divine Rivals, but doesn't it give Rose Bargain vibes in the best way? Anyway, I just need to show you guys that because I don't think I showed you all this vlog. So we have a few updates. 1, Emmett and Ivy confessed their love for each other, and then they did it. But it was very, very, very YA version of it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like descriptive at all. But they definitely did it, guys. And then she's like, I have to go see Bram. I have to go see him because the Queen, oh my god, I didn't even start from the beginning. The Queen calls Ivy to the palace and is like, so you are not picked, you lost, get out. And Ivy's like, what do you mean? And she's like, get out. You were not picked. You were not going to be our bride. Because the queen's like, no, I'm picking for him. No, you're not, honey. He's picking himself. So how about you just, no, not do it. And like, and she runs straight to Emmett, right? And then they do it and confess their love for each other. And then now she's with Bram, and her and Bram's like, no, that's not her choice to make. I was going to pick you. She was going to pick Bram this whole time. I'm sorry, Bram was going to pick her this whole time. So now her and Bram are running away together and eloping. So that's going to be great. Things are going to go downhill from here. So I'm going to go back to reading and I'll let you know when things go downhill. I'm sorry. I want you to make me forget Prince Emmett. Excuse me? No, because... What? No, I'm just gonna sit here for 5 minutes. Guys, I'm at the letter. I haven't even started reading it yet and I'm already gonna cry. This is not okay. This is destroying me. I actually can't. You guys are gonna get a reaction of me reading the letter, okay? No, I'm done. This is not okay. This is not helping with my sore chest right now. Oh my god. Ready? Have you ever been in love? Just once. What did it feel like? Like getting run over by a carriage? I wouldn't know what that feels like. No, I suppose you wouldn't. She doesn't remember him, guys. I hate the amnesia trope so much. Like, it's so good. Like, because then you get to see the characters fall in love twice. But I hate it because I just read Divine Rivals. And if you know, you know. Kill me now, I can't do this. Guys, everything went to shit. Everything went to shit. Bram is fucking evil. He's secretly the king in the other world. Him and Lydia are married. And the only reason he married Ivy is to get his mother off the throne. And he tried to do it with Lydia, but it didn't work. So he did it with Ivy. And now he's just gone to them. To Ivy and Emmett. And he's like, by the way, the fake can't lie thing, that was my mother's idea. She made that up years ago. It's so convenient when humans always think you're telling the truth. I thought Bram was a sweetheart. He's not. He's a fucking evil ass bitch. Guys, I have like 10 pages left. You'll see me in 2 seconds with my final thoughts. So I finished it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, no, you don't understand. That I couldn't have. This is why I love YA books, because YA books genuinely have the best plot twists. I need to go pick up the book. Guys. What the fuck was that ending? Why did I let Rima, why did I let you convince me to read this now? Why did I not go, no, I'll wait till April when the Thorn Queen's out? Why did I not wait? Why did I not wait? Because I should have waited, because now I have to suffer until April. I think it's like April 14th. Guys, okay, I need to give you my final thoughts, otherwise it's just gonna be clips of me sitting here staring at the camera in absolute disdain. So I loved Bram. I thought he was a sweetie, and then all of a sudden it's the wedding day. Ivy gets crowned and the queen is like, no, what have you done? And he looks at her and grins wickedly and just goes, sees her, and I'm just like, this whole time he knew about the whole twice crown thing. He knew the whole time. The whole time. And then all the bargains started coming undone, and Ivy instantly remembered Emmett and everything. Like, oh my god, Emmett's been taken to God knows where. I don't know where he's gone. I think Bram's had him taken to the other world. And Lydia, when she was missing, for however many months she was missing, she was in the other world. And she got married to Bram too. Because this man is not a 19-year-old. No. He's over 1,000 years old. And I'm all for 1,000-year-old men because they're mature in fantasy books. Seriously, this is why I love YA books. Ivy's letter had me sobbing, as you saw. I feel bad for the queen, what's her name, Moore, I'm just gonna call her Moore. Queen Moore, I felt bad. Oh my god, and Emmett's father. The fact that she killed Emmett's father. I was like, that was uncalled for. That was not okay. And then considering the fact he didn't get to see Emmett for so many years because of the bargain, and then he finally gets to see him, be near him again, and then he dies. No guys, I have too many thoughts for this. This video, like the whole final clip here is just gonna be me talking for 10 minutes because I have so many final thoughts about this book. Bram is evil. Evil, I tell you. I hate him. I can't believe it. No, 5 stars. Like, if it wasn't 5 stars, then that ending would have, like, if it wasn't 5 stars already, that ending would have made it 5 stars. I need book 2 now. So Rima, I know you're watching this. Why did you tell me to read this now? Why? I should have waited until April like I planned to, so I had both books back to back. But no, you convinced me to read it now. Just sleep with one eye open, okay? Because I'm coming for you now. Because you did this to me. You did this to me. This is not okay, guys. 5 stars for the Rose Bargain. Amazing. Like, I was literally said earlier, it's like, it's gonna be 5 stars, but I don't think it's gonna be a god tier. If the Thorn Queen is also 5 or 6 stars, then it is god tier, okay? YA fantasy just does it better. YA fantasy just does it so good. Like I said, the plot twist in YA fantasy is just insane. So that's my final thoughts on this book. So good, gut-wrenching, and crazy. My dad came in. That was the knock. Anyway, but I suppose this is the end of the reading vlog, guys. As you can see, it was very chaotic, very crazy. I think this video is going to be somewhere like 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes. And I'm gonna edit the whole thing tomorrow's Sunday, and you guys will be seeing this on Tuesday. But yeah, this book destroyed me. But this is what I needed after struggling with Ruthless Vows and reading that for 2.5 weeks. I needed this to pull me out of the slump, so I'm so glad. I am glad I picked it up, but I'm also not glad because now I have to wait till April for book 2. But no, it was really good. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed my chaoticness. I love doing these reading vlogs. This is my second reading vlog I've done. I will be doing more because I have a lot of series that I want to do reading vlogs for, but those ones will probably be longer than an hour, those ones, just because there'll be multiple series, whereas this is one book. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and if you want to find me on socials, then you can find me at Jenna Lianzi_writes on Instagram and TikTok. And then obviously if you want to see more from me here on YouTube, then you can subscribe down below. I post every Tuesday 10 AM West Australian Standard Time. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye guys. What do you mean? He's literally Tamlin 2.0.